Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. Happy Wednesday. We have 9 races on tap today. Let's get right to the track and weather conditions.
We start the new week of racing with the fast main track and a firm turf course. Cloudy skies here in South Florida today. First of 9 on the Wednesday card over the main track at 1 mile. Starter allowance optional claiming event. Field of 6 signed on. The favorite was number 2, Good Time, had by all. Racing at Gulfstream. The favorite breaks right on the money, and Good Time Had by All is heading off for the early lead, but Sir Hanan will go with him in the early stages. They work 2 lengths better than Papa Pig and Angel C. Armiel moves to the outside with Good Time Had by All, as Sir Hanan and Medina have the lead. Third is Papa Pig, 4th is Angel C, 5th is Wildcat Kitten, and Cheech Thunder does his best running later, and he's last of all as they race out of this 1 mile chute. 6 furlongs to go through the opening quarter in 23 and 3. And up front, the leader, Sir Hanan, by 2 over Good Time Had by All second. Angel C has now moved through to be third, ahead in front of Papa Pig in 4th. Stretcher 4 to Wildcat Kitten, who's racing from 5th, and still nothing from Cheech Thunder. That's the 6 of them as they race to the half-mile mark. And up front, the leader was still Sir Hanan by the half mile in 47 seconds flat. Racing up on the outside, Good Time Had by All is second. Racing into third is Papa Pig, Angel C 4th, and the 2 closers have yet to be heard from, Wildcat Kitten and Cheech Thunder at the 5/16. Up front, Sir Hanan is getting away a bit from a working hard second, Good Time Had by All, who's now on a rebid. Papa Pig driven hard, racing into third. The rest are just not in shouting range with a 1/4 mile left to go. Here's Good Time Had by All issuing the challenge to Sir Hanan off the turn after 3/4 in 1:10 and 2. They're into the stretch. Sir Hanan on the inside to the outside, and Good Time Had by All. Good Time Had by All doing slightly the better work. Sir Hanan boxing on second. Back third is Papa Pig. And deep stretch, Sir Hanan coming back at Good Time Had by All. This is going to be close. It's too close to call. Very close on the money. Sir Hanan battled back bravely in 1:35 and 2. Favorite Good Time Had by All appeared to have it all sewed up, except for number 3, Sir Hanan, who was up to the task. After getting headed, he battles back, and he gets the head bob to get the score. Under jockey Abimael Medina for trainer Fernando Abreu and owners Rafa Stable and Top Hat Thoroughbreds. Turning now to the second race, 1 mile over the main track. Maiden claimers in for a $12,500 price tag. With a field of 6 signed on. There was money for number 1, Wathnon, 3, Luck Is Back, and 4, Nephew Howard D. And they're up. From the outside, Wise Warrior begins nicely. From the rail, Wathnon is away with speed, and Wathnon is up to quickly take over the lead from Nephew Howard D and Luck Is Back, who race second and third. Up on the outside, it's Wise Warrior with Traffic Express, and at the back early, Home Power. They line up for the early lead now. 5 horses across the track as they run out of the 1 mile chute. Luck Is Back is in front with Wathnon down to his inside through an opening quarter in 24 and 1. Nephew Howard D, Traffic Express, and Wise Warrior all comprise the top flight, and it's 3 to long shot Home Power. Down the backstretch they go, and Wathnon and Tyler Gaffleone poke through inside to put ahead in front. Luck Is Back is second. In between horses, Nephew Howard D out 4 wide as Wise Warrior. Traffic Express is now backed off to race in 5th, inside half a mile away. They went 47 and 2 for the opening half mile. At the back is still Home Power with 3/8 of a mile to go. Luck Is Back has got a big-time tussle with Nephew Howard D and Wathnon toward the rail. They're all worked on, but they're all in lockstep. From 4th, it's Wise Warrior. Then back 5th, Traffic Express, and trailing the field is Home Power as they run to the top of the stretch. Nephew Howard D has the lead past the quarter pole. Wathnon has given way. Luck Is Back tries to stay with the leader after 3/4 in 1:12 and 1. They turn into the stretch. Nephew Howard D sets sail for the money and opens a 2-length lead now. Luck Is Back is doing everything he can, but he's just losing ground inside the final 16th. And the leader and winner will be Nephew Howard D. Nephew Howard D and Miguel Vasquez kicking clear. They'll win it widening in the end by 4 lengths. Luck Is Back clearly second. Wathnon third. 4th, Traffic Express. Then Wise Warrior in 1:39 flat. Bettors centered in on 3 horses, and those 3 horses ran 1, 2, 3. In the end, it was an overlaid winner of 4, Nephew Howard D. Even money on the morning line, home to take it at 9 to 5. Miguel Vasquez on board for owner-trainer Steve Dwoskin. 3, Luck Is Back was second ahead of 1, Wathnon, who ran third. We'll take a brief timeout. Don't go away. Lots of action left right after this.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
Back for the third race at a mile and a 16th over the turf, an allowance event for a purse of $44,000. They've not won 3. Field of 5 signed on. The favorite was the 5, Azar. And they're up. Level beginning. Toward the inside, made in Detroit and High Security, the first 2 to begin. Azar comes away in the top flight. He'll land 3rd, with Wayward Kitten setting up shop on the rail, second last, and the early trailer is Semblance of Order. Past the finish line the first time, and Nick Juarez and High Security have the lead over C.J. McMahon and Made in Detroit, who race in second. Azar is backed off to race in the 3rd position, a length and a half from the lead, followed by Semblance of Order and Wayward Kitten down at the inside. Field separated by 3.5 in the run around the clubhouse turn, and the leader is High Security, tugging, wanting to do more. Juarez trying to harness his speed. From second, Made in Detroit. Azar's getting a very good run of it behind the speed through an opening quarter in 24 seconds flat. Wayward Kitten now racing into 4th and trailing his Semblance of Order. No change in proceedings as Made in Detroit turns up the pressure a bit on High Security up front through an opening half mile in 48.1. Azar is 3rd. Wayward Kitten has not moved from his inside spot. He's racing in 4th for Pino, and trailing the field is Semblance of Order. Inside half a mile away, and they swing to the far turn. High Security has the lead. He's been hounded by Made in Detroit, who's in the 2-path second. Azar is 3rd, waiting to strike. From 4th in Semblance of Order, and Wayward Kitten is still in striking distance, only 2.5 lengths off the lead, with a quarter of a mile left to go. They move into the stretch. High Security cuts the corner and opens a bit now. Made in Detroit is second down the outside. Here's Azar and Wayward Kitten up the inside. 1/8 of a mile left. High Security has one to fight off. It's Azar on the outside. Wayward Kitten's up into 3rd. Here's Azar getting to High Security, who fights on. Azar puts ahead in front. Azar wins. High Security second, Wayward Kitten 3rd, then Made in Detroit and Semblance of Order in 1:40.4. Jockey Tyler Gaffleone gets a perfect trip for Azar, and Azar does the rest as he kicks off cover for the score and for trainer Todd Pletcher and owner Zalto Racing. Number 1, High Security, dueled early, late, and all the way to be second ahead of number 3, Wayward Kitten, who rode the rail the entire trip to get up for 3rd. To the 4th race we go, a mile over the turf. Maiden Claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. We had a field of 8. This was a wide open betting race. And they're up. Level beginning. From the center, Grand Edge gets the first call, moving out the rail, Quack Quack to show speed. They work a length better than Icy Surprise, who's dropping over from the high draw. In between horses, Royal Chapeau lands a joint 3rd in the run around the first turn. Kabuki's in tight, sending Venezuelan Treasure a bit wide. Widest of all through the first turn was Fancy Chance. Spunzig is in that flight as well as they round the first turn. Here's Fancy Chance, and Alan Mirage keyed up and going to the front. Fancy Chance went from last to first in less than 1/8 of a mile, and now leads it into the backstretch run. Second is Grand Edge up on the outside. Spunzig is going on a mid-race move, and here's Spunzig to challenge for the lead through an opening quarter in 24.2. Royal Chapeau has moved to be 4th, while carefully handled in between horses is Icy Surprise. Out deep is Venezuelan Treasure. Quack Quack, who won the start, has shuffled to last. Alongside her is Kabuki as they make their way to the far turn. Fancy Chance made that big rush to the front. She leads a half a length through a 48 4/2 mile. Spunzig is second. Down at the inside, Grand Edge 3rd. Here's Royal Chapeau drawing closer, 3 wide and on the attack for Carlos Hernandez. From behind the speed, Venezuelan Treasure and Icy Surprise. Then Kabuki and Quack Quack, and we have a new leader. Royal Chapeau now makes the front and edges away 3 parts of length. Spunzig second. Venezuelan Treasure is fully stretched 3rd. Kabuki on the outside, then Icy Surprise as they swing in. 3/4, 1:13.2. They're on their way home. Royal Chapeau has the lead. Kabuki rallies down the center of the race course. These two to settle the score, with Royal Chapeau pleading for the wire. Here's Kabuki to take a push. Kabuki on the outside of Royal Chapeau. It's going to be close. Here's the wire photo finish. Heads bobbing up and down, just as close for 3rd between Icy Surprise and Venezuelan Treasure in 1:37.3. Exciting stretch run in today's fourth race. In the end, number 3, Royal Chapeau held gamely to get the victory under Carlos Hernandez for trainer Eddie Plisa Jr. and owners Roseland Farm Stable. 2, Kabuki ran out of Regal Estate while second, and there was a dead heat for third between 7, Venezuelan Treasure, and 8, Icy's Surprise. To the 5th race we go. Race number 5, the start of the late pick 5 over the main track at 5.5 furlongs. Claimers in for a price tag of $6,250. A field of 7. The favorite was the 6, Proper Princess. And they're off. From the center, Roraima Dose gets the first call. Another mouth to feed moves to be second from the favorite, Proper Princess, who's allowed to settle into stride third. Scrap the Mandate is now fourth, ahead of Baby Antonella, then Faina, and Soft and Silent is last of all as they move to the half-mile mark. Up front, it's a three-way go. Proper Princess in the 2-path, 3 wide, another mouth to feed, and down at the inside, Roraima Dose. They're in lockstep and across the course. It's a stretch of 2. Scrap the Mandate is now racing in fourth. Stretch of another 2 to Soft and Silent, ahead of Baby Antonella, and Faina is last. 5/16 to go. Another mouth to feed now stretches the lead to a length and a half. Back to second is Proper Princess, who has to tip into the clear. Then Roraima Dose. Scrap the Mandate running on. So is Baby Antonella as they turn into the stretch. Carlos Hernandez and another mouth to feed have the lead. Proper Princess getting back on track and up to challenge and take the lead now. Proper Princess hits the front. Another mouth to feed is back to second. Late run from Faina and Baby Antonella to the wire. Proper Princess and Jose Garcia clear to the finish. They won it by 3. Close for second, maybe Faina over another mouth to feed, then Scrap the Mandate and Baby Antonella. 105 and 2. Number 6, Proper Princess puts her mind to business into the stretch run. She kicks on for the score under jockey Jose Garcia for trainer Joe Orsino and owner Brian Miller. Number 1, Faina from far back to get second ahead of the 7, another mouth to feed. She ran well today at a big price. She settles for third. Early pick 4, $58.80, and the early pick 5, $831.75 for just a 50-cent wager. Time to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll bring you the late pick 4. Don't go away.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Back now for race number 6 on the card. 7.5 furlongs over the turf. A starter allowance, optional claiming event. A field of 9 signed on to post. The betting favorite was number 6, Aquemini. And they're off. Tayuna was off a step slow. Good start toward the outside for Cool, and from between horses, here's Katinka moving up. Katinka takes charge and drops over to the rail in the run of the first turn. From the outside, German Street now taking up the slack second with Celtic Moonlight down inside third. Racing on hold fourth is Cool after a good beginning. Out wide is Tayuna. Down at the rail goes Bill's Legacy with Fashion Factor between horses. The 2 at the back are Aquemini, and at the inside, Devilish Romance. Separated by 6 lengths in the run to the backstretch to the opening quarter in 23 and 2. Fairly stiff tempo, and Katinka has the lead. Katinka took a couple of awkward steps there and has now lost the lead as German Street throttles open to a 4-length advantage. Looks like Bill's Legacy also got the shuffle with Devilish Romance to last. So up front, German Street has the lead, trying to settle back in here with a length and a half to work with. From second, that's the Nihei Charge Celtic Moonlight. Tayuna is third. In between horses, here's Cool fourth. Katinka back to fifth. Then Aquemini down inside and racing only 4 lengths behind is Fashion Factor. The 2 at the back, Devilish Romance and Bill's Legacy. 48 seconds for the opening half mile. They run to the top of the stretch. Tayuna 3 wide and on the attack. Celtic Moonlight between horses. Cool looks for racing room, ducks to the inside. Inside the final furlong, Cool didn't get through inside. Over the top, here's Aquemini. They're all trying to get to German Street. Aquemini has the momentum. Aquemini hits the front. Cool, unlucky, still out of racetrack, but Aquemini has the lead. Aquemini wins. German Street second, Cool third. Fourth was Fashion Factor ahead of Devilish Romance to complete the high 5 in 129 and 3. Number 6, Aquemini rallies with the momentum down the center of the course to get the victory at 6-5 under Tyler Gaffleone for trainer Ralph Nix and Bell Racing. Tyler gets his second winner today. Number 8 German Street was second ahead of the 7 Pool. Unlucky in the stretch run, she had to settle for third. To the 7th race we go, the start of the late pick 3 on turf at 5 furlongs. Claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. We had a field of 8. The favorites were 4 Zanto and 6 Contractor Jack. And they're off. From the outside, Contractor Jack gets the first call. West of Eden and Je ne sais pas away in the top flight. From between horses, here's Golden Pirate to take over second. And right behind him races Zanto. Run for the woods on the far outside. He's 5 wide, but moving closer. 2 lengths back. Second last is Axtel, and Mizzen Quality is last of the 8 as they speed to the far turn. Up front, Misael Jaramillo and Contractor Jack show the way after the opening quarter, and they lead now by 2. Golden Pirate is second. The opening quarter was 21 flat. Down inside third, Je ne sais pas. Axtel's running on. He's into 4th now. Getting around Zanto will have to do better than that to the outside and run for the woods as they run past the quarter-mile pole. Contractor Jack has company. To the attack, Golden Pirate swung to the center. Axtel closing up the rail and Je ne sais pas. 1/8 of a mile to go. Axtel with the momentum out in the center. Contractor Jack with the lead. Axtel surging at Contractor Jack. Axtel in front and now going away. Axtel to win it. Contractor Jack second, Je ne sais pas third, Golden Pirate, then West of Eden to complete the high 5 in 55-2. Long sustained run from the back today for number 5 Axtel, who had all the momentum out in the center and kicked on for the score under Luca Panici for owner and breeder Eric Long and trainer Mark Cassie. Second was 6 Contractor Jack, ahead of number 2 Je ne sais pas, who ran third. We'll take a brief time out. When we come back, the late daily double on the Wednesday card right after this.
Crossing the finish line for the last time can mean an uncertain future for many horses. Recognizing the need for a dignified retirement, the racing industry has made racehorse aftercare a top priority. In partnership with Gulfstream Park and the Florida Horsemen's Association, Florida Track provides retraining and adoption services for retired racehorses. Thanks to their efforts, the end of a racing career can signal the beginning of a new career in show jumping, trail riding, police work, even therapy for children and veterans. However, good intentions do not come without cost. As a nonprofit organization, Florida Track relies on tax-deductible donations and volunteers to help pay for feed, training, housing, and veterinary care. To find out how you can help, contact Florida Track today. Your support will go a long way towards a new beginning.
We're back now for the 8th race on the program. 5 furlongs over the turf. Claimers in for a price tag of $25,000. These are 3-year-old fillies. Field of 7 went postward. The favorites included 1, My Third Eye, and 7, Hanson's Girl. And they're off. Hanson's Girl and Fallen Leaf quickly away. Hard Astray showing speed and threat from the rail has foot. 3 horses across the track. Backing off 4th is Hanson's Girl. Ahead in front of Can't Catch the Racks. Moving at the inside, USA Jewel and My Third Eye is last of the 7 as they speed to the half-mile pole. Up front, it's Fallen Leaf to lead it now by 2 over Threat in second. USA Jewel together with Hanson's Girl in third. Backing off is Hard Astray, followed by Can't Catch the Racks. And My Third Eye will have to do it from last. She has 5 lengths to overcome and less than 5/16 to go. Up front, Fallen Leaf arrives at the quarter pole with a length to work with. Off the fence, Threat is now second. Toward the outside, and Hanson's Girl, widest of all, Can't Catch the Racks. Ducking to the inside, Hard Astray. 1/8 of a mile to go. Hanson's Girl with momentum and coming on. Over the top, Can't Catch the Racks. My Third Eye from last. She secured racing room for Mario Pino. Here's My Third Eye at Can't Catch the Racks. Can't Catch the Racks. My Third Eye. Here it's a photo finish. My Third Eye had momentum, but photos with Can't Catch the Racks in 56-1. A last to first effort from the daughter of Hat Trick. Number 1, My Third Eye, closes ground and passes everybody in the final 5/16 under veteran reinsman Mario Pino for owner Mark Dodson and trainer Wesley Ward. Long Shot 5 can't catch the racks, loses a heartbreaker while second ahead of the 4 Heart Astray, who ran third. To the 9th and final race now on turf at 7.5 furlongs. The starter allowance, optional claiming event. Price tag here is $16,000. Scratch the 6, JoJo's Dream. Scratch the 11, Dancin' in the Heat. A field of 9. The favorites were 3, Star Contender, and 4, Perfect Tay. And they're up. From the outside, metaphorically gets the first call with Star Contender moving to challenge. Moving up on the outside, War on the home front with Amberjack trying to get over. Down at the inside, Imperial Warrior in the run to the first turn. Up front now and taking the lead is Star Contender and Gaffleone by almost 2, metaphorically. A joint second up on his outside, it's War on the home front. Amberjack, widest of all, while now ducking over to be 4th. Down inside, it's Imperial Warrior, followed by Not Today. Third last is Perfect Tay. Second last is Cut to Order, and Chauvanis is last of all as they run into the backstretch. 2-1 second choice, Star Contender through an opening quarter in 24-2, leads it by a length and a half. War on the home front second, metaphorically, is third. Up on the outside and now 4th is Amberjack. Tucked in 5th, Imperial Warrior, followed by Not Today. Then it's Perfect Tay and Cut to Order, and Chauvanis is the trailer as they race past the half-mile mark. It's still Star Contender who has the lead by a length and a half. War on the home front second, metaphorically third by a half and 48 flat. On hold 4th is Amberjack. Panici starts to get him interested. 2 lengths better than Imperial Warrior. Not Today is within 6 lengths of the lead while needing to rally. Then Perfect Tay out of last, Cut to Order and trailing Chauvanis as Star Contender starts to get serious. Star Contender and Tyler Gaffleone wheel for home on a 2-length lead. Metaphorically and Perfect Tay trying to close ground from the outside, and Amberjack widest of all, Imperial Warrior. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go, and Star Contender finding plenty. Star Contender by 3. Perfect Tay's up into second, but he can't catch Star Contender, who's a gate-to-wire winner. Won it by 3.5. Perfect Tay second. Very close for third. War on the home front voters with Imperial Warrior. Then a hard-charging Cut to Order in 127-4. Favorites run 1-2 in the Wednesday finale. Number 3, Star Contender, takes charge into the first turn and takes them all the way under Tyler Gaffleone for owner Moshe Mark and trainer Ralph Nix. Ralph gets his second winner of the day, and Tyler home for his third winner on the card. 4, Perfect Tay closed ground to get second ahead of the 8, War on the home front at a nice price for third, and 2, Imperial Warrior completes the Super. Super High Five did not get hit. You'll have a carryover into the Thursday card of $5,279.04. Late Pick 5, $298.90. The Rainbow 6 combination was worth $347.42. That's a 20-cent return. Triggers a Thursday carryover of $6,015.35.
That's it for today. We'll see you back here tomorrow on Thursday. Our first post time is 12:55 p.m. 9 more races on tap.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.